Today we're gonna be making one of the most viral recipes in the entire world right now, and we're gonna be making it keto. It's the viral pistachio cream. And this video is sponsored by Thrive Market, but more about them later. Every fourth or fifth video on my feed on social media has been about the viral Dubai chocolate bar. And the main component of this chocolate bar is pistachio cream. We've tried a couple products and they were pretty decent, but we wanted to try to make this ourselves. And so many people are making a recipe like this now that we said we could probably make this keto with a couple small tweaks. And the great part about this is that you can keep it in your fridge and you can put it on a variety of different things. And it's gonna taste amazing. You're gonna be needing things like keto-friendly white chocolate. You could buy the Chalk Zero stuff. You could buy the Lily stuff, shelled roasted pistachios. And we're gonna be using a little bit of heavy whipping cream. We're gonna be using a little bit of maybe vanilla or something else, but we're not exactly sure if this is gonna work. So we're gonna try this recipe out today to see if we can get like a beautiful, rich, creamy spread that we can put it pretty much on anything. So as many of you guys know, Sarah and I have been members of Thrive Market for so many years now because we absolutely love their keto-friendly selection. Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone with guaranteed savings on every order. On this order, we saved $29.52. We know that so many of you guys don't live near a grocery store that sells keto-friendly products, and that's why we love Thrive Market. It is super convenient to go online or in the app, select keto, and see all the new offerings that they have on their website. So Sarah and I buy a lot from Thrive Market, like our pantry staples, like sweeteners, oils, and almond flour and coconut flour, but we love to try new things whenever we see them. This is the Lakanto Lemon Poppy Seed Muffin Mix, and this one is the Simply Plain Muffin Mix. And I cannot wait to have this when I get home. Orders over $49 ship for free with no additional fees or tipping. And Sarah and I absolutely love the buy it again feature, which makes it so convenient to get the things that we use all the time. And if you're the only person in your household that's following a keto lifestyle, that's okay because they have 90 other diets and values that you can sort by. So join Thrive Market today using our special link, thrivemarket.com/ketotwins, and you're gonna get 30% off of your first order plus a free gift. Thanks so much to Thrive Market. Let's get started with the recipe. Okay, so for this recipe, you're gonna be needing about 2 cups of shelled pistachios. You could buy the unshelled ones, but who wants to do all that, right? There's like a lot of different ways that people do this recipe, right? But if you want the pistachio cream that most people like are aesthetically showing you, it's that they've taken up the skins of the pistachio. And the only way to do that is to boil the pistachios for like 5 to 7 minutes. And that should loosen the skin. We've never done this before, but you could just blend the whole thing.
It might be a little bit brown.
It's gonna give you a brown result, not like that really green, beautiful, aesthetic pistachio cream. So we're gonna try to do it the right way. Okay, it's been boiling for like 6 minutes. We're gonna start the painstaking process of putting these pistachios that have been boiled onto a towel and rubbing off the skins.
A little bit at a time, right?
Well, I mean, it depends how much. I just wanna...
Looks like the brown stuff's coming off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's mostly an aesthetic thing from what I've heard is that
okay, here's one complete.
If you leave the skin on, it's going to be more of a brown mixture. So 1 down, 1,000 to go.
I feel like one of those artisans on the street of Italy. This is a good time to go through quality control with your pistachios, or as my husband would say, pistachios.
Take out any ones that are really dark or brown because that's most likely burnt.
It's a labor of love, or it better be. This better be good, because this is a lot of effort for a very simple recipe. Isn't that funny how simple things can just be
the most time consuming?
Right.
They kind of look the same.
Yeah, but it took a while. Sarah and I had to work at it.
It's been an hour, 30 minutes later.
Honestly, they don't look that green. That's concerning. I have a lot of concerns because the weather, it's thundering, that's an omen. All right, so we're gonna start blasting these in our handy dandy food processor. There's a lot of skin even on the bottom of the plate. Look at that.
Good. Well, we did our best.
Yeah.
Forget the rest.
All right, that's the attitude. That's brown. It's not green. All right, we're gonna
move on for now.
Remember, this is making a lot.
2 cups of white chocolate chips, keto friendly.
And I'm just gonna put a little bit of coconut oil.
Coconut oil, or?
Yeah, we're gonna start to melt this.
30 seconds.
30 seconds at a time, exactly. I'm freaking out. It looks like dog food. Right, it's been 30 seconds and it's still not melted. In they go again.
You do not want to burn these. If you do it too fast, it can burn.
Right, and then it's ruined.
And it might look like it's not melted, but it might need a stir. So
Right.
stir after every 30 seconds.
That's looking better. There we go.
I think we still need to pulse this down more.
Okay.
So,
All right, they use milk in their recipe. We're gonna be using heavy whipping cream with a little bit of water. Isn't that what milk is? Sarah doesn't think we're blended
I don't
enough.
think the cap's on all the way. I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to look more like a butter, no?
We haven't added that in there yet. All right, we're gonna add in the milk.
Slowly. Wait, while it's on?
Sure.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know if I should add more milk. That seems like a lot.
Well, we're gonna try it. We're at like 3/4 of a cup of milk.
It's at least green now.
It looks more yellow to me, but whatever.
Emily already did it without me filming, so.
I'm gonna start adding in the cream.
No, the white chocolate.
Right, white chocolate. Sorry, I'm confused.
Like usual.
And then also you have to add in sugar, or keto-friendly sugar. Mixy, mixy. Let's see if it needs any more blending downward. I'm feeling a second wind of this recipe. I have hope. We're gonna put in some Swerve confectioners. This is 6 tablespoons. Sarah thinks it's too much, but this is gonna make enough to eat this for like 5 months.
Well, we have a bunch of recipes that we
Right.
want to try, so.
And then a splash of vanilla. This is Watkins vegetable food coloring, all natural. I might just put a little bit in here just to see. Oh well.
Okay, wait, stop.
I need it to be green.
It might be like Halloween green.
That's fine.
It's greenish.
It's green. The food coloring did nothing.
Yeah.
So-
you probably need a lot in order to make a difference. Okay.
We're gonna fill these little cute containers. These are like 4-ounce containers, so
Mason jars.
so that Sarah and I could keep some. Because we have a lot of things that we want to experiment. So many people use this on ice cream and other...
Dessert, keto friendly desserts that can be made.
Right.
Okay.
When you think about it, you're not going to use that much. You're going to use a couple tablespoons. Okay? What would Mom call it?
Susie Homemaker.
That is me. I am that. Okay, so we'll talk about some other ideas on how you can serve this, but honestly, one of the easiest ways is to cut up some strawberries. We're gonna drizzle on our pistachio cream, and then we're gonna drizzle on a little bit of Lily's melted milk chocolate. There is also another aspect of this that we'll talk about downstairs, and that's what makes it the viral Dubai chocolate. But we'll talk about that later because we're not doing that in this video, but maybe we'll have to figure out something else to recreate that part of the Dubai viral chocolate pistachio. Downstairs. Let's go.
Pistachios.
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 I don't know if I'm even saying it right. And I will say that I think that this could make maybe 4 containers full, and you're only going to be using a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half at a time. We just didn't know what we were doing, so we wanted to make a lot, you know.
Right. And we wanted some for other experiments.
In the description, I will write down to have the recipe.
There's also in the viral Dubai chocolate bars, there's something called kanafi, which is like it's
fried
phyllo dough, fried concoction. That's
it's like phyllo dough that is cut into really, really thin strips and then fried. Right up my alley, by the way.
Yeah, it sounds really great. But we can't have that.
And then you mix it into the pistachio cream, and then you put the chocolate. But we have not figured out a way to do that yet. But I do have some ideas.
So stay tuned. All right, let's give it a go. I'm gonna try the butter first.
It's cream.
Whatever. Thoughts?
It's really good. It is really good.
Tastes like pistachios.
Thank goodness, because I was afraid.
Maybe it was worth it to take
Some.
off the shells or the skins, and also go through and kind of pick out those really dark ones.
Some of
because
them
I
are
think
over
some of them are
roasted.
bitter.
Yeah.
Might make it bitter. I love strawberries and cream. It's right up my alley. It's a very easy way to use it. That's why we were gonna try to see like another recipe, maybe like a cookie or something, but this is such a simple dessert. It's sweet, it's salty.
One thing though, if you look through the comments on a lot of these videos, there are people that are saying don't use cream in this. They say that if you were actually to find a way to recreate like the kanafi part of it, the phyllo dough, to mix in with the pistachio cream, it would make it soggy. But we did not know how that was going to work. That's why we decided to just follow the recipe that someone else did and kind of ketofy it, because I just didn't know.
Because
But
inside the bar, it sits inside this chocolate shell, the kanafe and the cream.
and so by the time you eat it, it'll be all soggy.
But how can it be cream? How can it be pistachio cream without dairy in it?
It's supposed to be creamy.
Okay. Whatever.
So delicious. And we'll leave a link to the creator that inspired us to kind of do our own recipe with this. But it's excellent. I can't wait to try it and some other things.
Mm-hmm.
And remember to join Thrive Market today using our special link, thrivemarket.com/keto-twins, and you're going to get 30% off of your first order plus a free gift.
YouTube seems to think you're going to like this video, so why don't you click on it and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emily.
And we are the Keto Twins.
Signing out.
Too busy. We're getting back into that strawberry.